we have Hope Smith. Hope graduates with a BA in Women, Gender, and Sexuality Studies and a minor in entrepreneurship. I was very lucky to teach Hope in an online synchronous course on race and sexuality in the age of Jim Crow. And I'll say that these Zoom classes in the early months of COVID were a challenge for all of us, but Hope's consistent engagement really helps to keep the course moving forward. She has such an eye for rich historical detail, and she was always so ready to bring meaningful textual evidence into her written analysis. On top of that, she showed a true gift of empathy, a desire to know and understand the experiences and worldviews of the marginalized historical subjects we studied, and to learn about the many forms of social injustice that accompanied the onset of modernity in the US. Hope clearly brought this energy into her thesis project, including producing a terrific product that her director, Dr. Natalie Blanton, who could not be here tonight, will speak about. I'll also say that Dr. Blanton was Hope's second director after her first director left suddenly to take a position at another institution. So I think Hope's ability to rally in that moment of crisis deserves extra celebration. But Dr. Blanton has this to say: Hope has taken many of my classes this first year at UTC. I would be lost without her incredible insight and innovative questions in the classroom. Hope is never afraid to raise her voice when she felt the most marginalized were not being centered in discussions of gender, sexuality, and social justice. I was honored to be approached to see her through the end of her thesis process. Hope developed an impressive project of, quote, the algorithm and the alphabet mafia, unquote, quantitatively assessing the impact of TikTok on undergraduate students' gender identity and sexuality throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. She found that people felt more connected to a queer community at later stages of the pandemic, but experienced more sexuality expansion and exploration during times of lockdown. Fascinating findings for the study of pleasure and self as we experience a cascade of collective trauma. And what an important time to be asking these questions, especially in this state, region, and country. Hope, your tenacity, care, compassion, stellar writing voice, and academic rigor deserve to be celebrated. Thanks for being here with us, and congratulations.